Really, no intro. Um, it's mainly me having to talk to you guys as viewers and as viewers of the streams and YouTube and whatnot, subscribers, followers. Um, it's been a while since I've done something like this where I kind of talk with the camera and whatnot, and I'm not entirely sure of how to phrase it or how to say it. Again, I do apologize if you hear a fan or if you hear a random doggo bark. I got Miko laying next to me. Um, the biggest part I want to put out there is sort of an apology. Um, it's definitely a point that I want to make to you guys as that I don't feel like I've been doing my best to really put out content, and some may say that I shouldn't be obligated to, and others may say that I should. But bottom line is, I feel like that I should be held accountable for what I promise, and held accountable for what I say that I'm gonna do. And I think this particular video is going to symbolize that whole philosophy in a nutshell. It's going to be a realistic promise. And the realistic promise that I want to make to you guys is that I want to start streaming again. I don't think I'm going to be consistent with it just because of the fact that I do work 4 10-hour days. And sometimes, you just want to come home and you're mentally exhausted and you're drained. And then by the time the week is over, you want to relax. You just want to do the things you want to do. And streaming for me used to be that escape. It used to be that, mental stability that I could have. I think recently, and maybe I've been lying to myself for quite a while now, I'm not going to say that I'm popular by any stretch of the imagination. I'm pretty fairly unknown in fairly small time. I'm no way saying that I have gained any kind of traction on Twitch or YouTube. I barely have over 100 something subscribers and maybe under 1,000 followers on Twitch. So nothing to say that I'm popular by any stretch of the imagination, but I do owe it to the people that have, showed up to watch my streams and watch my YouTube videos on a daily. And to those people, I want to say I'm sorry. And it's not really an apology without an explanation. And the explanation I have for you guys is that I feel that I didn't want to stream because I didn't want to stream to an empty audience. I kind of lost that drive, that playing the games for fun and having a good time. I cared more about who was going to be in, and if nobody was going to be chatting with me, it would get boring, and it would be this ongoing cycle of, okay, nobody's going to show up, so I might as well not stream. And I would just put that in my head from the get-go, and it would just kind of demotivate. Is that even a word? It would just, not motivate me to not want to stream or not want to make videos and content, because I got so caught up in the, I want to stream for viewers, I want to, make it big, I want to do this. And I think that's kind of what led to in my mind, my downfall in that matter, because I just lost the love for streaming, because I used to do it just cause, man. I used to stream 10 hours a day. Not saying I can do that now, but I used to do it back when I was in college or whatever. It's because I had the time, but also because I had the drive to do it. I never did it for the viewers back then. If people were chatting with me, that was a bonus. And I just enjoyed playing the game, enjoyed being in front of a camera, I guess, if that's what you want to call it, and just being a face on Twitch. But I do think that I've kind of lost that, or lost sight of it, pun intended. But I definitely lost that drive, that emotional motivation to do so. I think that feeling the way I do right now is a semblance of growth. And it's a semblance of me trying to really just figure out what I want to do. Because I have a lot of ideas in my head. And I have a lot of ideas that I really want to put into motion. I would really like to tell you about these ideas, but I'd like to keep them a surprise. What I can say is I definitely want to start streaming more, and we will start streaming more in the fact that I think it's going to be co-streaming. So what I mean by that is I have a good friend of mine. He's going to be playing games that I particularly can't, and he'll be streaming on Mixer, and I'll technically be restreaming his stream, and it'll be kind of like a co-op campaign of sorts, where we have color commentary and just kind of have a good time and just have fun with it. Now, the feelings that I don't expect, I don't people just to expect to accept this and just move on. If you guys are treating this as I don't know, like an apology, or you can't forgive it, that's completely fine. But my thing is, even the small audience I have, I feel like I let down, and it's because of the way that I was thinking. I would just get bored on streams because nobody was chatting, and I would just not play the games I wanted to play because I felt like playing the games that I wanted to play wouldn't get any views. Excuse me. So I think from going forward now, I've set up this new space. I've moved. I've set up this new space. I don't know if you could tell behind me, I have some sound paneling, and back here I have some sound paneling, and I have a new microphone. I have new things that I really wanted to put into motion and put in place before I started up again. A lot has happened in my life. I'm getting 3 nieces in a span of months of each other. So that's pretty big. And I'm not in a very private area anymore, but I'm still going to try my best to do what I can. So I hope you guys stick around. I'm grateful for the people who have stuck around, and I'm going to try to be more, if anything, more frequent. I don't know about consistency just because my life is kind of just all over the place at the moment, but frequent. If I'm playing a game, I'm going to do my best to throw it up and stream, even if I have to sacrifice the webcam, because sometimes it's just not feasible for me to put a webcam up. But I try to do what I can, even the visual stuff that I can't really see, I try to do for you guys who can see, just because I care. But if it's something that is feasible and I could stream, and I have to sacrifice a webcam, or I have to sacrifice not talking, then I think I might do it. Maybe the not talking part, because I think every stream should have some kind of commentary, unless you're letting the game speak for itself, like a speed run, or or something that's high skill like that. But I think I'm in a better spot. I've done a lot of healing. I've done a lot of mental, stabilization, stuff like that. So I want to get back into streaming. I want to get back into creating content for YouTube. Like I've said before in a couple of other streams, I am more stable now to where I can pay for an editor. I'm also stable enough to where I can probably pick up streaming again. Like I said, not really consistent, but more frequent. And for those that will come by and stick around, I thank you. I love you. I thank you for supporting me. And I have a few things in the pipeline that I'm really excited to put into motion. And I really hope that that you guys enjoy the content that you guys are going to see. And if I can get it to work, it's definitely going to be for the love of creating content, for the love of streaming and playing video games, not for viewers and popularity anymore. I think I did lose sight of that, and I did lose that semblance of, hey, I'm gonna be a big Twitch person. I don't think, I can't really think of a better term, but I started just not caring anymore. I care for the viewers that come in. I'm going to care about the chatters that come in. You guys are still my number one support system, but I think what I mean is I'm not going to care if I don't get viewers. I'm not going to care if I don't get chatters. I'm going to stream regardless of time. I'm going to try to find a consistent schedule. If I do start growing a fan base or whatever, I'll try to do something. But I think at this point, I'm just going to try to stream for the love of streaming whenever I feel like it, whenever I feel like I want to put something on screen, just because I want you guys to see the new person that I'm becoming. It's because I'm definitely healing from a bad place, and I want to be more creative. I want to be more fun. I want to be more, energetic with things. I want to kind of go back to the old way I was, where I just enjoyed playing games, enjoyed recording, and enjoyed capturing moments with the people that I love hanging out with. And I think you guys will enjoy it too. You guys will enjoy kind of stepping into the discords that I hang out with, or stepping into my life for a while and seeing the kind of shenanigans that we get up to. Bottom line is, I'm truly sorry for being inconsistent, from disappearing from time to time. I feel like I get into these kind of ruts where I want to stream and I get this fire under my butt, and I do it for a couple days, and then after a while I'm like, no, it's just not worth it. But I think this time, for real, it wouldn't be for me making a video. Usually I would just post on Twitter, hey, I'm going to try the whole stream thing again and try to be consistent. This time I'm actually putting a video to remind myself and hold myself accountable, as well as putting my face on the camera. Hopefully it looks good. I don't know if it does. But this is me as a personal apology from me to you guys. I'm going to try to be more frequent, and I'm going to try to be more, just more of me. And whoever likes it, likes it. If you guys don't, then there's many people on YouTube. There's many people on Twitch. But I do thank you. I can't even speak. I do thank you for the support. I do thank you for all the love you've shared. And for the people that have been around, like, SVM, Sergio, Cho, everybody, Casper, Rebel Rose, God of Acid, Kiwi Tiger, all of you guys. You guys are amazing. You guys are my Twitch family, and I hope to, hear your guys' usernames in my chat and hear the screener to read your guys' names, and you guys chat with me. This video is not going to be edited. It won't even be monetized if I can figure out how to demonetize it, because I don't want to make any kind of revenue off this. I don't want anything to come from this. It's just me speaking my mind about it, and me speaking my mind to you of what my plans are and what I am going to be trying to do, and that's to be more frequent on Twitch and on YouTube. So things are coming down the pipeline. I got something major planned, so I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope to catch you guys on streams, and hopefully you guys show up in the YouTube comments and let me know what I'm doing right. Let me know what I'm doing wrong. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.